Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. Today I'll be showing you how to make a quick, healthy meal. There is actually just a few ingredients that you really need to make a healthy, delicious meal. That is, you notice here, I'll show you now. I already chopped up the Chinese broccoli or choy, right? Bok choy. Onions, you can chop that up, okay? You might need garlic. Okay. Oil. Okay. Another vegetable that you might want to put in, but I choose red pepper and other type of sweet pepper, they call it, right? Different color. Okay. And of course the meat. Now this is already pre-made meat. Now you can check my other video. Actually, to make a meat, it's quite easy. All you have to do is you dice the meat down to about this size, a cube or lengthwise. And you fry it first, and this is already fried, okay? And then you mix it with the vegetables. That's it. That's about it. And then of course you steam your rice using a rice cooker. I'll show you right now. Here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so right there. There's my rice cooker. So it's quite easy actually to make a quick meal. It shouldn't take you more than half an hour. All right. So let's get started. I'll show you quickly how to go about doing it. You know, forget about fast food. If you have time, you want to eat healthy, and it's quite fast actually to do it. And you can actually play around with the food. The basic ingredient is there, and I'll show you right now how to go about doing that. Okay. As you can see, I already cut the broccoli, Chinese broccoli or the Chinese choy. Right? Doesn't matter, whatever you like. And then I'm now going to wash the onion. Now you don't have to put onion in your food, but I like onion. It's one of the cheapest ways, right? And by the way, these choy, this Chinese choy is actually very cheap. It's like for a bag, it's about almost $1.50. And this onion, is quite cheap as well. For like, I can't remember how many, 7 pounds, or for like less than $2 or something like that. Right, but this is one of the cheap ingredient and healthy. These two, right? You can put in, they're actually money well spent. Okay, so even with a couple bucks, you can actually make a very healthy meal, vegetable meal. If you can't afford meat. And then garlic already, I made my own garlic. In a later on video, I'll show you how to make your own garlic. But basically, you just have to dice it up. This has already been diced up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the onion. Get a knife. Okay. And just peel off the skin like that. Okay, so less than 20 or 10 cents per onion, it's worth it. Okay, you can even fry onions if you like, but okay, so I'm gonna cut that. Chop it up. Okay, we're done for that one. Just put it away. Okay, so far so good. I have the onion, I have the Chinese choy, and the garlic. Now, I'm going to add some pepper, sweet pepper into it. Like, you can add other type of vegetable as well. You could put broccoli in there. You can put zucchini, right? Whatever you want. But I'm going to put pepper. Sweet pepper. Not hot, but sweet. The sweet pepper is actually quite expensive. You might have to shop around to find a vegetable that's, cheap. But yeah, food's getting very expensive nowadays. Okay, once you wash this up, you're ready to chop it. You can chop the sweet red or orange pepper longitudinally, like what I'm doing here. Okay. Now notice I removed the seed part of the red pepper as well.
Okay, now I have lots of sweet pepper ready to be cooked. You need also olive oil or oil, salt, and garlic paste that I made, homemade garlic paste. Okay, there it is. You also need onion as well. Okay, so these are the really four basic ingredients: olive, salt, garlic, and onion. Four ingredients. Now what we're gonna do is first we're gonna heat up the fry pan and then put oil, olive oil, or just regular vegetable oil. It's fine onto it and let it sizzle for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to put the onion in there, okay? The diced onion that we made, okay? Bring up the heat to high and then just sizzle it for a couple of minutes as well until it turns a little bit golden yellow or brown, like not burning, but just that it shows up a different a light brown color. After this, you want to put in the garlic paste. Now, I made this garlic paste myself. You can check the upper right hand corner on how I made this. Okay. Okay, so here's the garlic paste. Just gonna put it in about a teaspoon or a tablespoon to add some smell and flavor to it. Very tasty smell and flavoring. So it's not just the taste that you want. You also want the fragrance of the food that makes it smell so good. Okay, so I'm going to add the paste right now, the garlic paste. Here I have about a tablespoon worth of garlic paste. Garlic paste is really diced garlic with oil, olive oil, and you leave that in the fridge, right? So I made my own. Okay, now stir it together, leave a couple minutes again until the onion and the garlic are mixed well together. Now you can add the meat. Okay, this is a fried meat already pre-made. So I didn't show a video on doing this, but I think if you check my other videos, I actually show you how to cook meat. So you cook the meat first, you dice it up, and then you fry it separately. Like you put soy sauce in it and salt, and then you just put it into this garlic and onion. Okay, now it's frying. The next thing I want to put in is the sweet onion, that a sweet pepper that we just cut. Okay, the longitudinally we cut it into this long strip, and it's ready. Now we're gonna stir it a bit, right? And well, actually, before we do that, just add a bit of salt. That'd be good. You know, about a teaspoon of salt is good. Okay, maybe half of that is fine because we already add some soy sauce and all that in there already, in the meat anyway. Okay, and then we just go stir fry it, right? We just stir it together. Okay, so really what this dish is a stir fry sweet pepper with diced meat. It could be pork, it could be beef, it could be chicken, it doesn't really matter, you know. So now it's gonna smell so good because of the onion and the garlic. I'm gonna cover it up, leave it for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we're gonna stir it again, and then cover it for another 3 minutes, and then it's ready. Stir it for a little bit more to get all the juice and flavoring evenly, and then we're gonna put it in our dish. Okay, this is what we're gonna eat. So there we go. So we're gonna go move on to the second dish. Put the olive oil in there, or your regular vegetable oil, the onion. See, the process is pretty simple. Oil, let it sizzle for a little bit, and then put onion, let it sizzle for a little bit. And then we're gonna add the garlic paste. It's that order, okay? There, I'm gonna put a garlic paste in there. So these are really the principal ingredients to making any type of stir fries. You know, it's quite that simple. So again, you want to stir it evenly so that you get all the garlic smell and flavoring in there. Now in this dish, I put the bok choy, the Chinese choy in there. Notice I didn't put any meat. You don't have to. This could be a vegetarian type of dish, right? So no meat whatsoever in there. And you put a bit of salt. And there we go. For if some of your member of your family doesn't like meat, vegetarian, they can eat this dish instead. So I have two dishes now I just cooked, right? One sweet pepper with diced meat. This one is sweet. This one is a Chinese choy without meat, but the same ingredient was used for both. Start with oil, start with onion, start with garlic paste, and a bit of salt into the main ingredient, like the vegetable, the choy or the sweet pepper. You could use broccoli if you want. You could use zucchinis, whatever vegetable you want. Okay, so this second dish is done. I'm going to put in the plate, and we're ready to go. Pretty much ready for, this will be a family of 4, right? So 2 adults, 2 kids can eat this. Pretty simple. Takes less than half an hour. Now here we have a rice cooker. So you want to do that ahead of time. So before you do all these, you cook. What I do is I cook the rice first and let it steam for about 20-30 minutes, right? And it's done. And now we have the we gather the rice on a rice bowl and ready to go. Right? Distribute the portion out to 4. You know, depending on how much your kids eat rice. I eat a lot of rice. I put a lot in there. And we're done. So now I'm going to show you the dish. Voila, there it is. So we're ready to enjoy the food. Simple meal.